Before Temple was invited to the Eaglebank Bowl, there were rumors of all sorts of possible road trips, including Toronto and Detroit. The trip to D.C. turned out to be a good one as Temple fans didn't need a passport or a plane ticket. Dan McKinney's in the newsroom with more on the fans and their road trip down I-95. Dan?
Thanks, Dan. $35, and that's what it cost Temple students who wanted to reserve their ticket and a seat on one of the 6 student buses heading south down I-95 to this year's Eaglebank Bowl. For most college-bound bowl teams, fan support is a concern. That's why the Eaglebank Bowl was such a gift for Temple fans, students, and alumni making the 2.5-hour trip from Philly to Washington, D.C. It's not a story of planes, trains, and automobiles, but rather a trip by bus. Tuesday morning, 250 Temple students gathered outside the Student Center, lining up to board one of the 6 student buses en route to Washington, D.C. It's been 30 years since Temple played in their last bowl game, and now these eager fans were just 138 miles away from this year's Eaglebank Bowl. It's amazing what winning can do for a fan base. It helps them forget about the miles, tolls, rest stops, and of course, Mother Nature.
Could be colder, could be snowing. This is it. I got shorts underneath this.
As everyone got off the bus, yeah! It was time to break out the jackets, scarves, and winter hats before making the final walk to the stadium for a frigid evening at the game. So 3 hours later, we finally made it here to the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., where the parking lot here at the RFK Memorial Stadium has turned into a sea of cherry and white. The tailgate festivities have already begun.
Go Temple Owls!
From the parking lot to the stadium, Temple fans took their seats just in time before kickoff. Reporting from the Eaglebank Bowl, Dan McKinney, Al Sports Update.